Let me get rid of this arrow in the air.
You got an arrow in your knee.
Oh, I do. Oh, I was an adventurer like you, but then I got an arrow in my knee. Oh wait. Oh, you get one in your head, in your back head. Still on that five.
Ow! Damn it! Ow! Hi guys, Traffic187 here. Welcome back. This is an update to a mob spawner, and this is Blue.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome
And
to me as well, guys.
He's basically done an upgrade to it. I barely did anything to this. he
Well,
real
you
bit.
showed the first design, and I improved it. So it's your design a little bit improved.
Yeah, it's not really nice. But anyway, just showcase it. So, Blue, you want to jump? Do you want to open up a hole? So
Sure, let me turn
so we can
the
get
mob
attacked.
on it in there first, so we won't get attacked anymore. There we go.
Alright, cool. So, you got one water source, which is a flow that goes all the way to the corner. Now, it does look slow, but that's just because I'm a player character. But as you saw, they were going up and they were coming down, so there's no real problems there. Once we get to the corner, up we go. And they don't normally get stuck. Because it's player character. They'll flow along here and drop down into the grinder that we've been made. But obviously this part of the spawner you can design however you wish, but as long as you get this bit right of where they need to release along. We've done a simpler version. Oh, that was very good.
I'm just putting some light on here.
I can see.
It's pretty dark.
There's
Probably in the video as well.
Yeah, it's much better. We've done a simpler version up top, and we're going to go there now and show you how it's done. This is a mock-up of the top level. We're luckily on a server that allows us to silk touch spawners. It's one of their plugins, so we're using this one as an example. Obviously it's not a skelly one.
Yeah,
Now,
this one is only a zombie one, and for demonstration purposes I'll be the subject which will be floated up there. That's why I'm also wearing a nice little zombie hat.
a very well dressed.
You gotta dress up
Zombie.
perfectly.
I don't look too bad. I don't think I look too shabby. Anyway, back to what we were talking about. So, now it's actually raining, so I've got the animation turned off. So I'm just going to get up the top. Blue's already there because he's clever. He just used the
Yeah, let's float up already one.
There we are.
But the design is not that hard to build actually.
So we go to the edge and look down.
So you got your normal design down here, like we told you earlier already, with the zombie spawner or skeleton spawner in the middle. And the water flow goes from one corner diagonally over to the other one.
And it's really important. It's just one water block source.
Just make sure that you cut off the edges over here, so you let the water flow down first, and then you cut one block off, so the mobs would swim a little faster over. And as soon as you come in here, the mobs are getting pushed up by this little water source in the middle, and then because of the sealant on top, they're getting pulled over.
And then you can drop them to whatever you want, obviously to a grinder or to XP farm, just all depending on what you want. Now, let's just show you that again. So, normal zombie spawns, or skelly spawn, as it were, like the one below. Over to this edge. Not there. This is all auto flow. Now, obviously, they will fight the current if they see you, but eventually they're all pushed into the corner, and this kind of solves the problem of the old one. I was using this kind of design, not obviously with the iron bars like Blue's installed on this one, and he's put a fence gate, so whatever creature it is that comes in can go straight through and start flowing. I was using this kind of design even before the 1.13 changes. I just didn't realise that people didn't use this kind of grinder, but it was a little bit more eccentric. I would drop them down into a gully like on the previous one that I showed, and it would then push them into the smaller corner, but this solves both problems all in one. I think Blue's done a good job on the upgrade, so well done, Blue.
Thank you. Yeah, with this upgrade as well, like the iron bars have a little smaller hitbox than the fences normally, so the mobs are getting pushed through at the bottom a little bit easier. And on top, of course, you have with the open fence state, you have a complete block where you could just fall through or come through from the bottom, and so you don't get any mobs that are getting stuck in here. And even if they get stuck in here, they just fall back into the into the current and get floated up again. And that's a really rare chance only, though.
Yeah.
So without the fence state on top, it would be, I guess, around about 90-95%, and with the fence state, they should all go through. Actually, I haven't tested that one out yet. But in theory, they should not get stuck at all. Unless they see you, of course.
Yeah.
That's why we put glass down in the spawner that we saw earlier in the video.
And Blue's a little bit more efficient than I am. And I'm going to give a little showcase of something else that he's built, which is over here. Now this is Blue's new Guardian Farmer's second version. His first version was based on which... Oh my god, I need to turn down my particles.
Yes, you probably should be. It was based on the design from Capfan or the other hermits, actually.
Yeah.
But I alternated that design as well already because I didn't like the water to go up all the way. And the new design actually uses a little different.
Okay, so instead of going to one section, Blue's actually separated them out into 4 different sections. As you can see, they're all falling down into the hole. Each hole's got a lava blade on, and then he joins them up down the bottom. Is that right?
Well, they join up a little closer, not completely. They are still in 4 different killing areas, so you can just walk around from one killing area to another and just kill them whenever you like. And this design still could be improved, actually, because, like you can see, the guardians are hopping around the edge. They're not going down. If you remove the top layer of the prism bricks, which I'm using here, and put it in fence states or signs in on the inner side instead, they would probably drop down a little faster as well.
I like the fact that because of the way the game is, when you see one go through the lava blade, you can actually see the light go all the way down every so often. Have you seen that?
I didn't notice that now.
It's so cool. It's like it's the coolest effect that I've ever seen in Minecraft, and it's not supposed to happen.
No, I guess it's not. But yeah, one thing to mention, like you noticed earlier already, as soon as you get near one of those Guardian Farms, which are using soul sand on the bottom, you definitely should turn down the particle animation, because else you would just get FPS drops down to 1 FPS or 0.
Which is actually what happened just now as I come to the place. I didn't think about it. So he's installed these little timers. You open it up, and away you go, and you're in here, and you can just like kill, and then let yourself out again.
And
this is genius, by the way. Just saying, this is genius. So the blocks don't suffocate you, and they can't really move you very much. So
that's true. So like, there's 6 layers, I guess, of snow on the bottom. So the layer height is the same of the height of one of the enchantment tables the guardians are sitting on. I just turned the farm on, by the way, for the XP farm mod. and then knock you back, but they don't knock you out of iron bar, so you can just walk to the front again.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
And of course, if you're dumb enough, or if you just forget that you're AFK in front of the Guardian farm, and they hit you once, like I'm getting hit right now, you're gonna knock back, and they can't hit you anymore.
Yeah.
And you can still just walk in front and kill them again.
So it kind of gives
And
you.
they also one hit with the fist, or should be. That's 2 hits. Okay, fair enough. And you, of course, got 4 kill areas here now. And
But the one hit. Obviously, the issue that you're having with this is when they jump into the box, or whether they jump in or they actually fall in.
yes, and that's why I wanted to improve with the removing the top block wall.
So
I guess that learn it a little more.
But that's an upgrade for another time. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. 2 different types of XP farm. Obviously, mine's very basic, and this one is more advanced for blue. But the thing about this one here, I like the group of 4 because blue's XP farms get very popular. So more than likely, every time you come here, you'll find someone else here. But it just means you can have a designated location, someone else can have a designated location, and the spawn rate will get heightened because there's more people here actually using it. So the next thing we're going to do is probably move the skelly spawner over here, and Blue's going to have an interesting way to kill the guardians when it's not in use for XP.
Yeah, so as soon as the XP turns off, there are still leftover guardians, of course, because you can't kill them all the same time. And when that happens, all the guardians are just hopping around, and you can't really kill them all. You could kill them with lava, but that would be boring. Oh, it just turned off right now. Careful over there. You see, they're just hopping all the way around.
I turned it off, haven't you?
Like they do. Now it turned off itself. The timer went off.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, on the Hermitcraft server, they use similar design, I guess, with the hopping guardians, but this one is really dangerous over here. Like you can see, they just hop and down. And to prevent that from happening, I just thought of an interesting way to kill them, because lava is boring and takes too long. But yeah, you'll maybe see in an update from tape.
Yeah. You'll definitely see this. I reckon this block, maybe?
Yeah, that was one in the earlier. There's nothing behind there except there, because there are a lot of guardians there.
What happens if I move this block? Yay!
You freaked it out.
Sorry,
Blue. Don't worry.
That's so funny. They popped out like freedom! Anyway, guys, take it easy. Be good to yourself, and I'll see you next time.
Bye.
Photos are cool.